So moving on from your general settings, we're going to start configuring your brand kit. Now this is a really important step, and to get there, you can go to settings once again, and you're going to navigate to brand kit in the left-hand navigation here. The reason why I say this is a really important step is because once you've configured your brand kit, it will allow you to select elements of your brand kit within your marketing materials when you're editing emails or your Wallet Pass, for example. And once we get to those stages, it will make it a lot faster and it will go much more smoothly once you've configured this brand kit. So I'm going to quickly show you how you can do it. Some elements will already be in there, such as your logo, because you added this when you were setting up your account. But I'll take you through the whole thing now really quickly and easily. So as I mentioned, you already have your logo in there in the small variant. We're going to now add a large one, which I can select here from my media kit. We're going to hit submit once you've added that. And then the next step is to go to your color palette. So you may already have your primary color in here from when you were setting up your account. If not, then it's really easy to edit these colors. So you can either select the swatch directly and drag and drop as you would like, or alternatively, if you have a specific hex code that you want to use, you can type it in just like so. Same goes for your secondary color. So I can add mine in here. And your tertiary color, which for me is going to be black. We don't have a quaternary color, so I'm just going to set that to black as well for this brand. And once you've done so, you can just hit submit. Next up, you're going to have the option to add your fonts. So we already have all Google fonts available for use within the dashboard. So if you're using any of those more popular fonts, like for example, Lotto, Roboto, Times New Roman, the most popular Google fonts, you can select them directly within your dashboard. If you have some custom fonts, what you can do is click on Add Font and then Custom Font here. You're going to go through to the next step and then you'll be prompted to upload a file. So I'm going to select the Geist font, for example, which is part of my brand book. And then you're going to upload that. It will give you a quick overview, such as the name, the type of file, and the size of it. You can rename this if you would like. So Geist Medium, for example, if you need it to fit certain naming conventions. Once you've done so, you can hit submit. And now if I go to fonts, you'll see that's already added, and you can use that within any of your marketing materials. I'm just going to add one extra font so that I can show you how to set a font as your default if you have more than one. So I'm going to go again for a custom font, and this time I'm going to add the Joker font. So as you can see, I've uploaded it. It's called Joker Light. I see the font type and the size, and I can hit submit. And now the most recently added font within your dashboard is always going to be set to the default font. So just be mindful of that when you are adding fonts. And if you need to change that, what you can do is select these three dots on the right-hand side and just click Set as Default, and that will automatically be recorded. Now, the final thing that you have to do here is social media. So you can add all of your various accounts here, whether it's LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, etc. It makes it really easy to then drag and drop that element into things like the footer of your emails or whatever you may need to. So you just click Add Social Account, and then you can see you have the drop down here of the most popular platforms. I'm just going to choose LinkedIn for this example, and then you'll be prompted to put in your URL. You can do so, and then you're going to hit Create, and then this will automatically be added in there. If you want to add another one, you can do so just the same way. It's just a matter of selecting the platform and then pasting in your URL like I did for LinkedIn. So this is how you can configure your brand kit. You can add all of your social accounts here. There's no limit to the amount you can add. You can add as many fonts as you need if you have different fonts for different use cases. You have your color palette in there, and then you also have your logo in the small and large variant. So you're set up with your brand kit, and you can start dragging and dropping these elements in when you're doing things like your emails or Wallet Pass, and it makes things go a lot more smoothly and quickly.